Morning, everybody. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone that said something on my video yesterday, positive and everything. It's a move, but I got to do what I got to do. But I want to thank y'all. Also, I want to thank you guys for wishing my little baby girl happy birthday. I think she's pretty happy about her day. So we had a pretty good day. But also, I got a lot of messages from owner operators asking me some questions and about leasing on and stuff like that. And I got company guys that hit me up too. I will address the company driver stuff later on in the next video, and I'm gonna talk about some owner operator stuff on this video. A lot of things I want to talk about, and kind of want to just jump right into it, is kind of sitting down and having your own program. Even though you're going to lease on to someone, you got to understand that you got to have your own program for yourself. And so you need to know like what you're bringing to the table. Are you bringing truck, or are you bringing truck and trailer? Either or is fine, but you have to know at the end of the day what kind of money you want to make if you're bringing that to someone. Then also you need to know like if you're going to bring, if you're going to supply your own plate or if you're going to have their plate, how are you going to run the truck when you get it over there? The other part is, people worry so much about insurance and, not insurance, the percentages, but they don't understand that sometimes, insurances are like going up, like crazy. They're just going up like for no reason. Hey, like you farted, your insurance premium goes up. If you're someone that has your own authority and stuff like that, you see it, you feel it. But anyways, the benefit of leasing to someone is, usually that person has freight already, or freight connections. So that would be the advantage of leasing on, even during like these tough times, that someone has something to keep you busy. But I feel like a lot of people, the next thing I'm talking about is percentage. And I feel like a lot of people worry so much about the gross numbers too much. They're important. They're very important because, without a gross number, you won't have an idea of what your net could be. So I would say so many people worry so much about what the percentage takeout is going to be. And the percentage takeout is important, but you need to understand the variables of it. Somebody may take 75%. I know companies that take 67%, and even with that, them taking 67%, a guy might say he's gonna give you 85%. But if you're hauling freight, that's $1.80 a mile, versus hauling for a guy that's gonna pay you $3 a mile, and he's only taking 75%. Come on now, Same thing with a company that's only paying 67%. Their freight may be, they might be paying $2.60, $2.50 a mile, but it's all drop and hook. So you're continually making money, So those are variables you have to know going in. You have to know like what your net number is you want at the end of the day. You have to know. You have to know like, hey, in order for me to make my bills every month, I need to net this every week working for someone, or for myself, whatever it is. You need to know that net number. The other part is knowing your home time, because home time is a variable that is very important too. If you're a person that says I want to make $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 a week and be home on the weekends, well, let me tell you something. You missed the season. But things are out there. It just depends on how dangerous you are willing to haul. The more dangerous you are willing to haul, the more more money there is to be paid. Like the guys that haul oversized, the guys that haul gas, blades, all those different types of freight pay really well, but they're a little more dangerous. And I know guys that haul all that stuff and they make really good money. So you just need to know those things before you go get into all that. It's like what you're willing to do and what you're willing to risk, and when you're willing to be home. So, you know, that's the other part. And then when you sit down with a company, you need to know the market a little bit, you know. And I'm talking about freight rates. You know, if you go sit down with a company and they're showing you loads that are paying X amount of dollars a mile, this is what they're hauling, this is what they're doing. Understand the market, you know. I mean, right now it's a real cold market. So something that we used to do, loads we used to do that were paying crazy just on accident, that's not available right now. Will the seasons change? I feel like they will, you know. Everybody's getting smarter. Everybody's paying a little bit more attention. And so hopefully that brings us a better market, you know. So, you know, those would be my things to really say to an owner operator, you know. And another thing that's important too, when you're leasing on the companies, is year your truck, because certain companies won't take older trucks. Certain companies won't even take trucks that you can't plug an e-log in. Some trucks will take e-log exempt trucks, you know. So there's just so many pieces and so many things to this that, you know, you really got to do your homework yourself and know what you want at the end of the day. And, you know, yeah, whatever they put on the table, whatever the percentage is, just because this company says they're going to take less doesn't necessarily mean that it's a better fit, you know, or this company says they're going to take more. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad company. You know, what they're doing is they're making sure they're ensuring that you can continue working for them, because they're going to need their percentages to pay for the office people, the insurances, you know, whatever their percentage that they're taking is to keep that going. So, you know, these are things you have to know. You know, I've leased on with different companies. I've been a company driver before. I've done everything. You know, I've been a fleet owner. I've been, you know, company owner. I've done it all. So, all my advice is coming from my experiences. No, are they all correct? No, you know, but this is just my advice, you know. So, take it with a grain of salt, but know that it's coming from a place of positivity, and know it's coming from a place of, like, you know, I want y'all to win. You know, whoever is watching it and whoever is thinking about doing this or is doing this, at the end of the day, I want you to win. You know, if it's with me or without me, man, I really just want you to win, because it's tough out here for everybody. So we just all got to be smarter and work together. You know, if you know somebody that's talking about trucking or want to do trucking, that is trucking or whatever, share it. Share this video. You know, let's get it out there and make sure people are really truly jumping into this game, knowing this game, versus jumping into this game and doing stuff that is not good. You know, like you're hauling freight for pennies on the dollar just to keep the lights on, man. You don't need to do that. You need to partner up with somebody and make some money, you know. So let's share this video. I'm gonna try to keep dropping more. Like I said, I'm gonna talk about company stuff. I'm gonna try to drop that later this afternoon. Got a few things to do, and then you know, oh yeah, that's the trophy of the W9 won a couple years back. All right, y'all have a good one.